Tasha K and her longtime bestie, Storm Monroe, just had one of the wildest fallouts ever, and these two have been dragging each other for filth all over social media. It's honestly crazy to see them going at it like this because nobody ever thought we'd see the day when they'd be exposing each other this hard. But here we are, child. Y'all better hold on to your lace fronts because this drama is about to explode, and neither of them came to play. If you're wondering what exactly went down, well, that's a little tricky to pinpoint. Even before their official fallout, there were rumors of some tension between them, and eventually, that tension blew up into a major disagreement that completely ended their friendship. According to Tasha K, the fallout happened because Storm was acting real weird toward one of his subscribers, someone he had an intimate relationship with. Tasha says she stepped in to check him on his behavior, but Storm did not like being held accountable. And that's when things really started to fall apart. Tasha claims that Storm met this woman through his platform and was constantly flying out to see her and hook up. That part wasn't the issue, though.
And I'm saying this behind the scenes, and this is when I went live, and I said Kiwi Studios had to form a separation so that if this lady wanted to file suit for coercion or anything because she's embarrassed that she went this far with you, I don't want Kiwi Studios associated with that. Like, no, because if I had known that you were like this, I wouldn't have. No, I have a daughter, I'm a mom. Like, what the like, and I was like, and I told you, if you gonna fall for a subscriber, you fall for a subscriber, but you don't a subscriber, and you don't get on your platform to diss them. It was real distasteful, and it was beneath him. And I was like, are you feeling yourself? You got money in your pocket now you getting some. But then I said, you know she can easily use the videos that you do that are explicit on your channel, say that you lured her in, okay? She didn't want to you, all right? You're still under contract with Kiwi Studios, and all she got to do is yell out because her reputation is on the line because she shouldn't have laid down with you, but now she probably feeling used, and you gonna broadcast that
problem, according to Tasha, was that Storm would get on air and brag about sleeping with the subscriber, telling explicit stories about how he was just playing her and had zero intentions of ever committing. She also says he was downright disrespectful when talking about her, so Tasha called him out for it. But according to her, Storm did not like being checked, and that's what really caused the fallout. On top of that, Tasha also accused him of spreading rumors about her and even talking about her private.
So, did you ever say her thing?
I never said just saying. First off, I never put my face near her. I never penetrated her. I never licked her. I never ate her ass. I never slapped her. Nothing like that. She never sucked my. She never sat on it. Nothing. Like, all I saw was her. That's all I saw, because she would take her out constantly.
Because she kind of alluded to the fact that you said something like that in her video, like, oh, that's what they always go to. They always saying a woman's thing, or they talk about a woman's looks. So they saying, just say y'all never had dealings. So I'm guessing you just said that you didn't have dealings with her.
No. Me and her never had dealings. She would ask me about my constantly. How big is it? She would joke about my penis. Not joke, but like talk about. She would talk about all the time. She's obsessed with big penis. She's obsessed with like real like skinny men because they be hanging, they be slanging, they be hung. And she was like, oh, well, how big is it? I said, it ain't nothing but 7 inches. She said, oh, well, you know what? Shaq got 9.5. Shaq got 9.5. And I be running from this. I be running. And then he be, when he be hitting me from the back, I be screaming and he be like, what are you running? And she be like, shit, that's a whole lot to take.
It's to other people just to humiliate her. However, in a recent interview, Storm completely denied ever talking smack. Tasha K and her longtime bestie, Storm Monroe, just had one of them.
That don't mean nothing. She cheated on her husband at the beginning of the relationship. Let me tell you something. This is the same woman that used to be. She was back before she met her husband. Let me take y'all back.
Do you have grounds to call her? Because I don't want her to say that we shaming her and we talking about a black
Well,
woman.
shit, she sex shamed me for being a sex worker, so I'm not shaming her. But she would sleep with married men. That's how she paid her bills before she met her husband. So she would constantly sleep with married men. She used to hang, huh?
She said this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Most explosive fallouts ever, and these two have been dragging each other for filth all over social media. It's honestly wild.
So Sabrina said, so Wack wasn't lying. Wack 100 said he smashed her. What you think about that?
It's possible. They are swingers. They have an open relationship. She watched her husband another bitch in Dominican Republic on a dirty mattress. Come on now, like let's stop the cap.
Oh my God.
She ate Chelsea. Let's stop the cap. Yeah, I don't know. Please don't make me go for the
Storm Monroe just said Tasha K ate Chelsea's.
We gonna tell it all. Like I don't have time for bullshit.
Now, wait a minute. Allegedly. What?
She ate that cat. Yes.
Did Chelsea do it back?
No, but they don't consider it gay because they two women, and sometimes women just get drunk and do that and whatever.
To watch because nobody ever thought we'd see the day when they'd be exposing each other this badly. But here we are, child. Y'all better grab your popcorn and hold on to your lace fronts because this drama is about to blow up, and neither of them is holding back. Now, if you're wondering what exactly went down, that's a little tricky to pinpoint. Even before they officially fell out, there were already whispers of tension between them.
Form, she did exactly what I knew she was gonna do. 2 days ago, she was acting like she was so cool with the book. She wanted to help put it out, wanted to promote it, all stuff. Now all of a sudden, you want over 20%. And because I'm not giving you no money, and because I'm not letting you vet my book, you barely know how to read. You barely graduated 9th grade, so stop it. I'm not gonna let you edit my book to change something to make you look better than what you clearly are not. Now all of a sudden she's calling attorneys and lawyers trying to block it. Honey, you can never block this, all right? The show continues.
Eventually, that tension turned into a full-blown disagreement that completely ended their friendship. According to Tasha K., the fallout happened because Storm started moving real weird with one of his subscribers, someone he had been intimately involved with. Tasha says she stepped in to call him out on his behavior, but Storm did not like being held accountable. And that's when things really started falling apart. Tasha claims that Storm met this woman through his platform and was constantly flying out to see her and hook up. That wasn't the issue, though. The problem, according to her, was that Storm would go on air and brag about sleeping with the subscriber, spilling explicit details about how he was just playing her and had zero intention of committing. She also says he was straight up disrespectful when talking about her, so Tasha checked him for it. But according to Tasha, Storm did not take kindly to being checked, and that's what ultimately led to their fallout. On top of that, she also accused him of spreading rumors about her and even talking about her privates behind her back, just to embarrass her. However, in a recent interview, Storm completely denied ever talking smack. Sean Davey Way does not play when it comes to Tasha, so it was no surprise that he jumped in to defend her hard. But that wasn't even the wildest part, because he also came forward to accuse Storm of making up fake news just for clout. For example, he called Storm out for claiming that Cardi jumped Offset's mother and that she allegedly offered Offset's side piece money to get rid of a pregnancy. Well, Cardi immediately slid into Storm's DMs ready to sue. She wrote, "The way I'm about to sue your behind for that story you made up. For you to say I offered to pay anybody for an abortion and that me and..."
Just like the exclusive information you had about Cardi B over there getting her ass beat by Offset Mama, just for Cardi to jump into your DM and tell you, the way I'ma sue you. And then all of a sudden it came down. Not only that, an apology followed. That's also the last time we saw you were there with your brother, Armand. How's he doing? Do you know? I do. He's doing great. What he doesn't talk about is you.
Sean also claimed that the reason Storm was so pressed and salty was that Tasha's assistant
And go with Chelsea because Chelsea took his man, okay? Now, if y'all was here back in the day, I have the clip still on my IG with Stormisha yelling at Tasha K and saying, you brought this in my house. You brought this house. What Tasha K did not realize is, girl, he is in love with Vaughn. Like, Tasha, girl, you sent the love of his life to his house, and now he in love with him, and he moving on. He have to sit there and listen to Chelsea. Parent that in. Give it to me about in. Do you know how to Tasha? Girl, he's
Offset's mom put hands on each other is crazy. I would